Live from Texas, this is the Will Cain Show, where we begin with a Fox News alert. Right now at the White House, President Trump is meeting with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte after securing a 2-week ceasefire in exchange for, in part, reopening the Strait of Hormuz. It's a high-stakes meeting for NATO, as Trump continues to question, after a denial of flyover rights and impotence from countries like Spain and France, whether or not the alliance benefits the United States. If that meeting opens up or anything is learned, we will bring that to you. But first, we begin with that ceasefire. Two big questions today. The first, will it hold? At this hour, it's not clear. Iran state media reporting the regime closed the Strait of Hormuz in response to Israeli attacks on Lebanon. That's a problem because for President Trump, opening the strait was a non-negotiable part of the ceasefire. Not part of the ceasefire? Israel's actions in Lebanon. President Trump telling PBS this morning Lebanon was, quote, not included in the deal because of Hezbollah, calling it a separate skirmish. But Iran clearly has different ideas, claiming the U.S. is in violation of 3 points of their proposal: Lebanon, a drone in Iranian airspace, and denial of Iran's right to enrichment. All things the U.S. has said are no-goes, begging the question, is this all a joke to Iran? Still, the White House today says, rest assured, the strait is open.
With respect to the first reporting out of Iranian state media, the president was made aware of those reports before I came to the podium. That is completely unacceptable. And again, this is a case of what they're saying publicly is different privately. We have seen an uptick of traffic in the strait today, and I will reiterate the president's expectation and demand that the Strait of Hormuz is reopened immediately, quickly, and safely. That is his expectation. It has been relayed to him privately that is what's taking place, and these reports publicly are false.
Another good sign, sending in heavy hitters for negotiations, including Vice President Vance, who just spoke in the last 30 minutes on Iran.
You know, my key role was I sat on the phone a lot. I answered a lot of phone calls. I made a lot of phone calls. And again, I'm happy about where we are. I think the president has struck a good deal for the American people, but fundamentally, the Iranians have got to take the next step, or the president has a lot of options to go back to the war. I wanted to be involved because I thought I could make a difference, and obviously I think the people really on the ground doing the day-to-day negotiating have been Steve and Jared. They've done a great job, but we're going to keep on working this as a team, as we always have.
Now to the other burning question today. Will anything the president does ever be good enough for those afflicted with TDS? It appears the answer is no, not even victory. Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.